Nobody saw it coming, but when that final bullet dropped and Alicia hit the ground, everything changed. Season 7 of The Chi didn't just end, it detonated. The betrayals were brutal, the justice was twisted, and the ones who should have fallen are still standing. Now, fans everywhere are left with one burning question: what's next? If you thought this finale gave closure, think again, because beneath the tears and chaos, Season 8 is already whispering secrets, and they ain't pretty. Season 7 took us on an emotional roller coaster, but it wasn't just about survival, it was about revenge, regret, and realizing too late that trust is deadly. Alicia's storyline is the centerpiece of this emotional storm. We watched a mother driven by pain, her heart set on avenging her son Rob, but instead of justice, she was met with lies, deadly lies from Nuck, the very man who destroyed her family. Alicia believed she had Duda's blood on her hands, but the truth, she was used, misled, and ultimately silenced before she could finish what she started. Her death hit different. It wasn't just tragic, it was unfair. All that talk of revenge, all that build-up, and then she's gone without even seeing her grandson. That scene was more than just another body dropping. It was a reminder that in The Chi, good intentions don't protect you. Alicia went out thinking she had done enough, only to realize in her last breath she'd been played. And that's what hurts the most. What makes her death sting even harder is the way people around her reacted or didn't. Rosaline, who spent the entire season hunting down Duda, swallowed Nuck's lie like it was gospel. No pushback, no hesitation. Just bang, pull the trigger, and walk away. That decision showed how twisted loyalty and desperation can get when the lines blur. Rosaline wanted justice so bad, she couldn't see the truth when it was staring her in the face. Meanwhile, Nuck somehow keeps walking away clean. He caused all this mess, Rob's death, Alicia's setup, and now he's free. Not just free, but smug, untouched, and likely feeling untouchable. But that peace won't last. Season 8 is going to come for him hard, and it might just be Tiff leading the charge. She lost Rob, she lost Alicia, and she knows in her gut Nuck's the reason. Her silence now feels like the calm before the storm, and when she strikes, it's going to be personal. Let's not forget the emotional weight Jada's story carried. Her peaceful exit was a rare moment of calm in a season full of chaos. She got the farewell Alicia deserved, surrounded by love, holding her grandbaby, and leaving her family with purpose. Her goodbye was a quiet contrast to Alicia's violent ending, and it made the injustice feel even louder. While Jada left behind warmth and wisdom, Alicia left behind questions, broken promises, and a trail of blood. Then there's Reg and Candace, the people who danced in and out of betrayal so fast it gave viewers whiplash. Reg turned on Alicia after pretending to be on her side, and Candace went from a quiet informant to a full-blown accomplice. The way they used Alicia, especially after she trusted them, was heartless. Robbing her house, lying to her face, then standing back as her world crumbled, it was brutal. And that's why Reg and Candace aren't safe either. Someone's going to come looking, and when they do, karma's going to knock louder than a bullet. Even the people who tried to stay clean ended up with blood on their hands. Shad and Victor finding Alicia's body should have been a moment of shock and grief, but instead, they panicked. No cops, no backup, just hiding the body and hoping for the best. That wasn't just reckless, it was stupid. Victor, especially, has always played it smart, so why'd he freeze now? The guilt is going to eat him alive, and the consequences are coming. In a world like The Chi, you don't get to bury the truth. It always finds its way back. And still, there's more. Where's Tucson? She vanished after helping Alicia set up Nuck. Jackie, Reg's new shooter, talked big and disappeared faster than she arrived. Their sudden silence left fans wondering, are they really gone, or just waiting for the perfect moment to strike? If the Chi has taught us anything, it's that no character exits without leaving a crack in the door. Season 7's finale gave us answers, sure, but it gave us even more loose ends, and every single one is soaked in danger, betrayal, or heartbreak. The bodies may be buried, but the truth, that's still bleeding out, and in Season 8, someone's finally going to pay. Season 7 may have ended with a bang, but it also opened up a whole new battlefield. The streets of the Chi aren't quiet there, boiling beneath the surface. And with Alicia gone, everyone who played a part in her downfall now has a target on their back. The most dangerous part, it's not just about revenge anymore. It's about survival, power, and deciding who's going to control the next chapter of this story. Let's start with Rosaline. She pulled the trigger on Alicia, thinking she was cleaning up the mess, but in truth, she made it worse. Much worse. Now she's tangled in a lie that's going to collapse fast. All it takes is one piece of proof, one whisper from someone like Candace or Ragond. Rosalind's entire story falls apart. She thought she was ending the war by killing Alicia, but she just started a new one. And this time, she's in the middle of it. Alone. Nuck, on the other hand, is walking around like he owns the streets. But let's be real, he's running out of luck. Everybody knows he's shady. He manipulates people, sets up killings without pulling the trigger himself, and somehow always slips away untouched. But that can't last. Not when so many people have a reason to take him out. Tiff is grieving, angry, and more dangerous than anyone realizes. Her quiet right now, that's grief loading the gun. She might not move fast, but when she does, it'll be final, and she won't miss. Tiff's not the only one who's gunning for truth and payback. Victor might have made a mistake moving Alicia's body, but he's not stupid. He knows things don't add up. He's going to start connecting the dots, especially once he sees how people are reacting or not reacting to her death. And when he figures out that Rosalind believed Nuck without checking the facts, it's going to shake everything between them. Victor has always tried to stay righteous, but the Chi doesn't let good men stay clean forever. His turn might be next. Then there's Reg, who somehow walked away from this mess blood-free, but that's only temporary. He robbed Alicia. He took her purse, her clothes, and now Candace is using them, which means the evidence trail is hot. Anyone looking for Alicia's killer might follow those breadcrumbs straight to him. And let's not forget Jackie the shooter, who promised hell and disappeared without a trace. Her return in Season 8 could flip everything. If she's still loyal to Reg, maybe she'll help clean up his mess. Or maybe, just maybe, she's working her own angle. Either way, someone's going down. The biggest mystery still sitting in the air is, where is Tucson? She had a strong presence all season, helping Alicia, pushing plans forward, and then she locked up Reg, called out Nuck, and disappeared like none of it mattered. That silence is suspicious. Either she's regrouping or she's been pushed out of the story. But if she comes back, it could shift the balance of power all over again. She knows too much and has too much to prove to stay quiet for long. But the finale didn't just stir up old problems, had planted seeds for something even deeper. What happens when people like Tiff and Victor realize they've lost too much to stay silent? What if Candace turns on Reg when the heat gets too close? And what if Nuck, so used to surviving, finally makes the wrong move? Season 8 isn't going to be about just one villain. It's going to be about everyone trying to rewrite the story.